So this is how it's done, okay? You ready?
Okay.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay.
Am I gonna say this?
Yeah.
Hey guys! Wait, you did it with such like confidence and swagger, so I'm just like, okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel.
The way you feel now, this is how I feel every single day. Okay, hi guys, seriously, I'm with Hannah Bronfman here, okay? It's like a big deal. This is a big deal.
So I'm a DJ. I also run a wellness media company called hbfit.com. I am now the author of a book called Do What Feels Good.
And you're like super smart and super pretty and super inspirational. I'm like fangirling below right now.
I saw that you commented on one of my photos, and then I went into your profile, and then I was like, if you could insert the emojis now with the eye hearts, like that would be great.
This is thank you. This is a tip for you guys. If you want to be seen and heard, gotta take action.
And now we're finally meeting in person, and you're like doing this whole event with me, which I'm so grateful for.
Yes, we're here in Toronto and Hannah flew in. She is doing her book signing event. You just wrote a book, Do What Feels Good.
Yes.
Which I loved. I read it and it was
You
amazing.
did? Well, I don't know. Some people just get it and they like flip through and they're like, ah.
No, I care.
Thank you.
I also been following you for 2 years. I'm like, okay. I'm invested.
I appreciate that.
So the book is amazing. There's so many books out there about wellness and self-care that are a little like feels like you have to stop everything you're doing and just like start a whole new lifestyle. So
this is supposed to just be something that can like help you along your journey, not saying that you need to like change your journey.
So we have the event to go and I'm moderating the event. Thank you
Yes.
so much for asking me to do it.
Of course.
So
I
fun.
know how easily these things come to you and how natural you are in the crowd and how much you love to talk in front of multiple people. So I thought of you instantly.
She's saying this after I made a post that public speaking is basically death to me. But here I am challenging myself and doing what feels good.
Exactly.
Okay, so now we are going to start doing our makeup. You're going to do also your hair.
Yeah.
And while we're doing the makeup, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. We're going to do a rapid fire. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
A rapid fire questions session. I know you've been here before, but I wanted to bring something Canadian for you. Don't get too excited, it's really not a big deal. And those are Timbits. From Tim Hortons. They make these like super.
They're called donut holes in the States.
Yeah. This is not what you recommend in your book, so I'm just going to put it in here. What city is this for you on your book tour?
So this is my 4th city. I've done New York, Kansas City, Chicago, and now Toronto. I did 2 cities last week. I have 1 city this week. For the last couple of events, it's been the same person who has been moderating, and so they've asked the same questions.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So I feel like you might have a different perspective than...
Well, all I'm going to say is that they gave me the questions to ask.
Oh, okay.
But...
So then it's going to be the same question.
No.
But that's okay.
It's not going to be the same questions.
Oh,
because
okay.
This is Valeria.
Okay, good.
What is that oil?
Okay, so this is actually a silicone-free perfect canvas by Ren Skincare. Have you heard of this company?
Yes.
They're good.
Yeah,
They're like clean.
Yeah.
And then this is Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. So I kind of mix the both as a primer.
If I'm going to throw all of this away and you can keep one product, what would it be?
First of all, I'll kill you. I guess I would choose... Oh my god, that is so hard. If I have good brows and just like a good concealer, I feel like I can like kind of do anything, right?
Okay, yes, that's what I would choose too.
Do you tweeze your brows?
No, they don't grow. I have to fill them in. Like this is it. This is how it's been. But this is not a good indication because they're filled in.
I see your hairs. They go all the way to the end of your eye.
Because I have a trick. I like feather.
Wait, what do you mean? Like you brush them up?
So I brush them up and then I'm stroking. You know how a lot of people like fill them in really, really well?
Yeah.
So I like don't do that. It makes them look like they're real.
Okay, well I haven't done my brows yet, so you want to like how do I do it?
So how do you do yours?
I kind of just like fill those little spots in with a very light stroke.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I do.
Yeah. So I've got the technique down.
You got the technique down, but you also have like great eyebrows. You have a great base.
I've gotten my brows shaped once before my wedding by Christy Stryker. She's in LA. She's amazing.
She's a big deal in the eyebrows world.
Yeah, you know about her?
No.
Oh,
Because
she's a big deal. She has something called the feathered brow, which sounds like what you're talking.
Oh my god, I should have trademarked it. Do you see something with influencers, like the ones that are starting out, a mistake that you see a lot?
When people try to say things that they think people want to hear,
Oh my god, yes.
that's not like.
Are you looking at me like...
Did you just put blush underneath your eyes thinking
Are you
it was
looking-
concealer? Another one of the Valeria tricks.
If you're gonna tell me there's a girl in LA that does this, I'm gonna be so upset. This is something I've learned from modeling. I remember that like when I'll go to shoots and I have like dark circles, the makeup artist will take like a reddish tone kind of to neutralize it before he puts the concealer. Okay, and you see it kind of like makes it go away. You know how you put concealer on like dark pigment? It just becomes darker?
Yeah.
How long have you been on Instagram?
I guess I've been on Instagram now since 2012. I didn't know what would come of it, and now it's like
It's
obviously it's a whole thing.
I think that people need to focus more on how engaged your audience is.
As opposed to growth. I hear you.
You have over 500,000 and they're invested in your brand.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. Look at us!
Oh my god!
Good job, Marc Jacobs. Look at you.
Cute! Not sponsored, by the way.
I want to do the rapid fire questions. Oh, I think I am. Because I have to convince my children to do things, and for them to do things, I have to lie.
Right.
Like, do you know that the government is like this whole thing now in our house? That
What do
every
you
time
mean?
they don't listen, I'm like, I'm gonna call the government.
Stop.
And they're gonna come. They research what actually police, like what they do.
Yeah.
So they know they won't waste their time on a child that doesn't want to eat dinner.
Oh my god.
But they don't know that the government has time.
That
You know
is
what I
a
mean?
genius situation.
So the government is coming for you. You better work out and eat your greens, okay?
Who is the most gullible person?
What's gullible mean?
Okay.
Gullible can
Okay.
mean anything.
That's so smart.
Who can do the most pull-ups?
I'm just
Hannah?
gonna say that's gonna be.
Did you see what
Although
she's doing on
I see what you're doing in Pilates, and your work is very good. And we're gonna do Pilates when you come to New York. We're gonna go to my lady.
Yes, but is she gonna be
No,
gentle with
she's gonna be gentle.
me?
I'm gonna say you since you brought the Tim Hortons. You want to switch with me?
Yeah, I'm kind of done my makeup. I just keep putting mascara on because I have nothing else to show. This is it.
Who has the best taste in music?
Hannah, because she's a DJ. What is your go-to dance move?
My go-to dance move?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
Lord.
that you feel like the music starts and that's like the first thing you'll do.
Just like starting with like a little shoulder shake, you know?
Yes, I feel
then
like
you,
I
like-
see that in your stories.
And then you pick it up.
Then goes down, but not down, just mid, and then goes up again.
Or sometimes it's like a little bit of like the wiggle in the hips.
Uh-huh.
And so it's like more just like about like shaking your butt a little bit.
You see, I can't do that because
Well,
I do not have the assets. For
You
that
definitely,
stuff.
okay, your assets look great. Like your dance offs with your sons I live for them.
Yeah.
If you were all like, booty, they'd be like, Mom!
What's
Weird.
the weird you do when you're at home alone?
Well, I don't know. Like, that's private.
Were you always like super healthy?
Well, I actually grew up a vegetarian. I had my first burger when I was 17, but now I eat everything.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation.
Did you ever had points in your career where you shared something on social media that then like after you regretted?
Yeah, of course. Not only one did I realize like kind of how much people are listening to me,
Mm-hmm.
I have to learn how to slow down and not react. Essentially, everything is taken out of context.
Oh, yeah.
And then what I said kind of got completely mistranslated.
Oh my god.
I know.
Okay, enough with this like super
Okay.
serious talk. Wow, look at us! Ding! We did good.
We did great.
Do you think it's the lighting or?
I honestly do think it's like I'm nervous to like look at my face close up, but I think it's fine.
And now we need to get dressed.
Okay.
So we're here at the event.
Yeah.
And it's really exciting. There's a lot of people here. Yeah, but they're here to see Hannah, not me, so it's fine. It's cool.
We are so excited to have Hannah Bronfman here with us this evening, and thank you all for being here. Hannah this evening is also joined by Valeria and Lipovetsky, so enjoy.
Hey guys! Are you guys excited? Because I'm excited. Your faces are so beautiful and I can't believe how many people came out.
I'm Valeria Lipovetsky. Nice to meet all of you guys, and I'm super honored to be here today.
We'll have a nice little chat and then we'll do a little Q&A. So I hope that you guys have some good questions because you guys DM me every day. So I know you got questions.
What inspired your wellness journey?
I got an opportunity to DJ like a fashion event. It was for Dolce & Gabbana, which also used to be a thing. And I was DJing from 6 to 8. And I was like, okay, this is great hours. This is where I need to move my whole DJ career into. And that's exactly what I did. I wanted to get back to doing things that made me feel good, being active, cooking for myself. It really just freed up my days. And so I really just started to talk to these like holistic practitioners and doctors and nutritionists. I just fell in love and I wanted to know more.
And that's when HB Fit was born.
So HB Fit was started as a hashtag that I was like using on Instagram to like kind of showcase my lifestyle, whether it was recipes or working out or nail art or whatever. And my friends would then call me HB Fit. And I was like, oh, this is new. I was like, okay, this is sticking.
Hi, my question's about dating. What are your tips for keeping up your self-confidence and like continuing to love yourself as you put yourself out there?
I think it's really important for us as women, when we're feeling good and we're feeling like sexy and confident, to also know our worth. I think like there is a lot of value to making a guy work for it, especially when we live in a society where all you gotta do is swipe right. When you make guys work a little bit harder, you start to see sides of them that you might not have experienced if you didn't. And I think that little combination of feeling it out, knowing your worth, not giving it up, but like also like being cute and teasing a little bit is kind of somewhere where I'm trying to tell you to go.
I would like to add a little something just
Yeah,
because I
put
have
some sauce on
a
that.
few. I'm married, it's been 8 years, so I don't know how much really I have to add, but just from seeing some of my single girlfriends, I can tell you that the way you treat and love yourself will teach the other person how to love and treat you. So just to keep that in mind when you're out there dating is very important.
So true.
Okay guys, this is it. I had such a pleasure sitting here and talking to you.
Thank you for having me,
You're the
guys.
best. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys so much for coming.